Today we'll be talking about John Hightower, wide receiver, Boise State. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the great content coming from the team over here at RotoHeat.com. Hightower's 6'2", 184 pounds, and in his 2-year career at Boise State, he had 82 catches for 1,447 yards and 14 touchdowns, as well as 24 rushing attempts for 317 yards and 2 touchdowns. For athletic ability, we gave him a 6.3 out of 10. He has good enough speed. We'll be interested to see how he fares at the combine. At Boise State, from what we could see, had good enough speed that they used him as a kick returner. If you give him space, he has enough ability to make a play. He's very smooth and has the ability to kind of stop on a dime and cut back, make defenders miss, and do some of those things. So we know that the athletic profile is above average, and obviously with a 6.3 rating, definitely everybody on the team has that same kind of feeling. Definitely above average, but not something that's going to wow you like some of the other guys that are in this draft class. For toughness, we gave him a 5.7 out of 10. This is kind of a consensus across the board. There's a lot of concern about his toughness. He's not really very good at beating press man coverage, and at the next level, that can kind of turn into a situation where he might get bullied a bit, especially at the line, because you see a lot in the NFL where guys are pressing. He just doesn't have a very good very good ability to beat that from what we've been able to see. There's some concern about that. He doesn't really have very good ability to run block as well. But they used him as a running back, and he was able to kind of fight for some of those extra yards, and so he has a little bit of toughness to his game. But there's definitely some big concerns as he moves on to the next level. For hands, we gave him a 6 out of 10. We definitely saw some drops at the college level. Now, the thing that we wrestle with is the quarterback play at Boise State was really not great. So some of it we would expect to see, probably concentration type drops, but some of it's also just bad quarterback play. So we try not to hold it too much against him when he's trying to catch balls that are a little bit outside of his wingspan, and maybe not placed where they should be for a receiver to catch it and run. So we know that we believe that he's well above average at a 6 out of 10, but definitely not not top. He's probably more like the 10 and lower range when it comes to wide receiver. So definitely not really great either. For Yak, we gave him a 6.6 out of 10. Some of the concern I have is that you saw him going down first guy that gets his hands on him. Especially when he was coming out of the backfield as a runner, you didn't see him breaking a lot of tackles. Now, the caveat to it is that if there's space, given his athletic profile, he has the ability to make guys miss in the open field. So if he's getting pressed and maybe does a slant or something, you see him catch the ball, receiver's taking him down. He's not really got that kind of strength and that ability to get too much extra after the catch. Now, if he gets the ball in open space, he has the ability to make some folks miss and be able to do something and get more yak and make some bigger plays. So that's why we gave him a above average rating in that area. For route running, we gave him a 5.8 out of 10. Very average, and this could very well be just as much about Boise State's offense as a whole, but it's just not a very mature route tree. We saw a lot of times a lot of very similar things, lots of slants, lots of kind of goes, and it's kind of very one-dimensional. You didn't see him do a ton of things. Now, you did see him motion around the formation a bit, so there is a little bit to it, which is why we gave him, slightly above average rating in this area, but definitely something that he's going to need to get coached up on. He's going to need to work on and develop at the next level if he wants to go anywhere. Overall, we gave him a 6.1 out of 10. The tough thing, especially for me as I was evaluating him, is he's not really even my favorite receiver on the Boise State team. I really like Shakir on that roster. Most of the evaluators saw more issues with the quarterback play than the receiver himself. So I think as he moves through the draft process, he's going to not necessarily get a mulligan, but he's definitely going to get. They're definitely going to look at both the offense he was in with quarterback play, versus him, like when I talked about having some of the drops and some of those things, so he'll probably get a little bit there, but the lack of production in college is concerning, especially in the conference that he's in. We would have liked to see more there. In our minds, he's probably in your rookie drafts kind of a late second, early third, just because he does have some big playability. He has some of the athletic stuff that you can't teach a guy. He just is, especially with being able to stop and make guys miss. You can coach him up at the next level and help him learn how to beat some of those pressing, the press man coverage and some of that. So, we're excited about some areas of his game, and we definitely think he's somebody that's going to need some time to develop. So he's probably a taxi squad type stash, but let us know what you think about him. Let us know, as you've been evaluating him, what areas do you like? What do you not agree with us on? And let us know, comment below, and let us know who you want us to rate and review next.
Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to. Do it.